Bienvenidos a todos.
We welcome you once, we welcome you twice. Welcome, welcome.
I have always been interested in that border, not the Mexican border, the human border, right? I mean, isn't that what writers write about?
Listen, real Americans.
I came here at 5 years old, to be honest. I really didn't expect much. But when I did came here, we're not used to seeing snow on our island, and I came January 16, 1978. So it was like real cold and snowy, so I stayed on the plane until my mother came and got me.
I came in here 8 times before I lived here. I traveled back and forth until, my husband didn't want to come back to Jamaica, so I just had to come here.
New York, yeah, it was a better life. And I think that's why everybody comes to New York, to get a better life.
So not just the United States.
Not the United States, New York. New York was the best. That's where I got my beginning, in New York State.
Grew up on North Hamilton Street, and we had neighbors they were Italian, they were Irish, they were Polish, and the old jail was our playground. But the neighborhood, we all got along.
He stops at a food stand carved out of the side of a white and blue building with cursive writing in red slanting over the opening that promises seafood, shrimp, oysters, fresh waters. By waters, of course, they mean fruit juices and rice water and hibiscus tea.
Which of these dinosaurs was a meat eater? An Allosaurus, an Apatosaurus, or a Brachiosaurus?
He's cheating. He is reading in a thicker accent, so we won't understand the question.
Fine, I'll read it. Okay. Was it Allosaurus, an Apatosaurus, or Brachiosaurus?
My mother is of South American descent. She's from Lima, Peru. She would sometimes come home and she'd ask me, please talk to me in pure English so that I can know what you're saying. If I don't know what you're saying, I'll ask you to just please translate it for me. And also she would ask me, please correct me if I say something wrong or if I say it the wrong way, because the whole perception that if I say it wrong, they're gonna look at me funny and they're gonna make fun of me. And nobody wants to feel that embarrassment. Nobody wants to feel like they're being looked at under a microscope.
Because one time my daughter was in the band and she was telling me that she came and told me that she was in course. Course, I'm in course. And I said, what is course? And I couldn't until eventually when I went to the school, it was chorus, right? In the chorus, she was in the band and the chorus. But she kept saying course. And I'm like, what is that?
So one of the things I used to always hear as a case manager was, oh, my accent is too thick and people don't understand me, or I can't do interviews with my accent because they'll think I'm such and such. And I would always encourage them, like, it's a benefit that you have either a second language or an out-of-American experience, and you can relate to a whole different group of population that somebody else on your school campus or your team or your work organization might not even understand.
I guess because I taught English, I'm always concerned about the language and the communication, is to watch television, but not to believe everything that you see on the United States television, because some of that could be dramatic.
Culturally, you could be identified. Do you ever have problems with that since you're American born?
Sometimes, I think sometimes people automatically think I don't speak English. And so it's not annoying, but it's kind of annoying.
Great news, I joined the country club. We're all members.
No, we're not doing that anymore. Cancel the membership.
What?
We need to reconnect with our culture, not surround ourselves with white people doing white things.
You know what's a white thing? Hanging up a Buddha picture.
That's one of the things that my students in my college writing class, in the first essay, they all talk about the freedom that they may have. And the first year I taught the course, 50% of my students were from China. So you have the political aspects of the freedom. And if I could just keep them off the train, going to New York City all the time, they love that.
At first, island people only stayed with island people when we first came here. And after a while, you know, slowly but surely we transitioned into this society and we were more accepted to the people that actually lived here.
To come here to a country that was so, in a way, liberated, in all ways, sexually, educational, lifestyle, it was a big shock to her. She was raised, you know, with the Catholic upbringing, where it's you have to save yourself for marriage, the whole purity thing. And here was basically the first time she experienced seeing homosexuality, drug use.
I have been the usher in Ebenezer for at least 50 years. I am 94 years old. We try to welcome everyone in with a nice smile, you know. You have to have that smile, otherwise they may not come back again. When you greet them with a smile, you know, and they feel welcome. Then they'll come back again. And we like to do that and so forth.
So welcome to all of the new immigrants of America from Ebenezer Baptist Church. The country is accepting despite what you may see. Everyone here has a different story. Everyone contributes to the country's melting pot. We are known for our diversity and bringing in a bunch of different groups, and you will contribute to the growth of America.
It's a great country. It's all up to you and your heart and your mind. How you achieve is how you receive people. And then if you receive people within your heart, you can receive people all over this world.
There's a lot of opportunity educational-wise, job employment-wise, and stuff like that. The only reason a person will not really succeed in America, to be honest, is unless they don't utilize the opportunities.
Of liberty that, you know, to not be afraid, to seize every opportunity.
When people come to the country, what do you think we should do when they come?
This is what I would do. If somebody came to this like whole new world, I would kind of throw a party for them and say, oh, this is a new world party for these new people who are just moving here, and they were from Puerto Rican or wherever they came from.
Wow. That's wonderful. You would actually throw a big party for them?
Yep.
How big a party would it be?
It would be like, you know, like it would be a parade, like a little parade, and there would be cake and ice cream.
Immigrants, new, Americana, America, all that stuff. In the beginning, we are placed and assigned as part of this human race and entered into a world that is new, as beautiful as our Earth's green hue, with all its oceans, the ones that are still blue. With the spring of birth, we celebrate all on the earth, from a million to a few. We welcome all that are new.